This is my commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. A man can have no greater love than this, than to lay down his life for his friends. Can we do this? How is this possible? A friend of mine recently had her first baby. I haven't seen them yet because of COVID, so she sent me a photo last week of little Mary. Oh, she's so precious. And she wrote at the same time that for this young family, this is a blissful period. What a lovely word. Blissful. I remember her excitement in the months of pregnancy. This interesting mix of joy, but nervousness and apprehension, and kind of a fear. Am I ready? Can I do this? I've often counseled young couples saying that there are few things as life-altering than having your first child, right? We've got two young fathers out here. There are few things that will teach you more what it truly means to love. I'm convinced that in the Lord's plan, having this first and then, of course, subsequent kids is how He means to teach us to love, to put it into practice, how we are sent, how we are to love one another as I have loved you. You learn it by having to, by wanting to do it. I find it very curious that my friend wrote that she was blissful. I know she's getting very little sleep. She has to pour herself out in a way that she never imagined possible, and yet she's blissful. The other day I was talking about this with Alex, who was here with us today serving on our ministry. Now a dad with a 15-month baby. After he had a sleepless night because the baby caught a cold, he said, "There's no place for the ego in this." You do it for love. The Lord's lessons in true love through which He intends to transform us to be His missionaries. God is love. So, in fact, it is God who's loving through us. He is communicating His unconditional love, His very self, to this tiny person. It's so amazing to think of. And all are to grow together in distinct ways. The child, the father, the mother, the siblings. But we're supposed to notice. To let the Holy Spirit fully work His transformation, we are to believe and to be awake to see how the Lord is doing such great things and to help our children to see it too. Of course, all love their newborn babies, but not all learn God's great lesson. And the Christian family is meant to be a garden where we are to grow in learning Christ's great commandment. Oftentimes, of course, yes, it is a hard testing ground as well. There will be hard times. And at those moments, we can truly learn the importance and the power of family prayer. If we are open to the Lord, He will continue to teach us to love as He loves every day of our lives. The family that prays together stays together.